So before you go leave a comment and ask what can I replace X with, I'm going to get to that later in this, so just watch the intro here and you'll find out. I'm starting this new series where I'm going to be going over what I think is the best new deck of the week using some data and my own expertise. We're going to choose what's the best new deck of the week, and you're going to get a new series of this every single week. This deck of the week is a Sandman list. The Sandman list I tried in my latest stream and I thought it was pretty cracked. Actually, I just took the same exact list that I got from Untapped. Shout out to whoever made the list. I'm not sure because it was the top list on Untapped at the time. And it has a few card choices that I think a lot of people don't have the cards. So I created a list of some cards I think could be replaced. But right now in the meta, Sandman is pretty cracked because there was a lot of Athena, a lot of bounce running around, and Kate Bishop was just released as a season pass card, which runs a lot of little extra cards, which with Sandman, the decks that go with Kate Bishop and just Kate Bishop itself shuts down a lot of that gameplay. So Sandman, really good deck for this meta. And you've probably seen it if you've been running around the ladder a bit, but Ultron is super popular right now. And you're like, where did that come from? And then people are like, why is Ultron on this deck? And you don't even have Patriot. It's just because it's a big card that fills up a lot of lane with a lot of power. Now that they buffed all the little bots to 2 power with Sandman. So I think it's really good as a Sandman addition. You don't even need Patriot, but as a first replacement card, you could replace any of those cards in this deck that you don't have with Patriot. And I think that would combo really well with just an Ultron last play, even though you don't have anything else to combo with the Patriot. Just that 2-card combo actually does add a lot of power. So it is kind of worth it to include as a backup 2-card combo play, but the Patriot is kind of worthless to play out unless you get the Ultron. So it's not as consistent, but it is good. I think some of the other cards that can go on this list that a lot of people don't have, a lot of people didn't pick up Makari, a lot of people don't have Copycat, and some people don't have Red Hulk, which I think is less common. And I guess some people don't have Nocturne, but Nocturne being one of the best cards, and Cassandra Nova if you didn't play enough of the Deadpool's Diner to get that card as well. Some cards I would think about replacing them with. They don't all have to be 3 drops or 6 drops or whatever you have. I think White Widow, really good card, just good in any deck, really solid power, does a lot of good things like clogging your opponent, kind of forces them to have one less card to be able to play there. And then like Red Guardian, good tech card, can kill Athena, can kill a lot of other cards that are just low power, a lot of their abilities, so good there. And it's also just a 3/5, good replacement for a lot of these other 3/5s that are in here. Part of the reason of this deck is you want to have cards that just give you like instant power. So I wouldn't recommend kind of going with any sort of like tech card because you're going with a Sandman route. So you're only going to have 1 card to play out on your last turn. So you don't want to have anything that you're going to be playing a combo on the last turn with like 2 different cards, or you want to be playing out a tech card and another card on the last turn. So I'd recommend just playing like cards that give you instant value when you play them. And that's kind of what we're looking for our swaps. So that's why I had suggested White Widow Guardian, kind of instant value. And Gladiator, another good card that's just big stats that you can play out. I was thinking another card like Storm. We're running a lot of cards in this deck like Jeff, Nocturne, and Captain Marvel that allow you to move power around on the final turns. Even if you get that Ultron out that kind of clogs up your lanes. But playing a Storm out could give you that extra opportunity to kind of just allow yourself to have that flexibility that your opponent might not have to move into that lane. Plus you run Claw, which is just like good with a shutdown location. And then secondly, I was thinking about this deck a little bit. Captain Marvel becomes a little bit awkward in this deck, especially when you play Ultron because you're clogging up the other lane. So Captain Marvel has nowhere to move to. So playing a 4 cost 5 power card is not really so optimal all the time. So I was thinking of some replacements. I think something like Jessica Jones could be even better because just more value instantly. And like Cole Obsidian, you could play out on your Nebula or your Spider-Ham lane. It's not always able to get value, so maybe it's not always the best. And then another card a lot of people might not have is Red Hulk, which I think you could replace with Eliath. Maybe it's not as big a value, but when you're playing out Sandman, if you ended up getting priority and you play Eliath, you're able to then stop any sort of your opponent's big play if you know where they might play. It's going to be a little bit harder to guess. That's why if you have a problem guessing, you might want to play the card Leader, which will just copy whatever card your opponent plays. But again, you kind of have to have a decent amount of priority to be able to win the game because plus you have that Captain Marvel down, which will let you be able to move some power around and maybe win you the game. But Red Hulk really is a card that you're playing out not as often as I think you're playing Ultron out. So it's kind of a backup card, a backup win condition when you need just a big stat stick on the last turn after you've like kind of won out and you just have 1 lane you really need to shore up because you've already won the other 2 after you played the Sandman. So there's that. And lastly, I think 2 other replacements for Red Hulk, just quick ones, Magneto and Doom. Magneto a little bit worse. Sometimes you can pull their 3 and 4s out of position or it's just a big card. Doom, good to kind of just shore up 3 different lanes if you're just a little bit behind. Those are kind of some other considerations. But overall, I thought this deck was really cracked. I hope you guys like the games. Check them out. Make sure you subscribe. And look forward to the next week where we do the same thing with a different deck of what I think is just the best deck for the week that came out. You spent 8 hours to get third? Yeah, everyone's get the Deadpool emote. Hey, you still get the mystery variant and the borders that you wouldn't get. They're just giving everyone one neon border and the Deadpool emote. Win one game with Thanos? I mean, that can't be that hard. X is going back to Twitter? Why would you think that? Unless Elon sells it. At what point do they no longer have the right to continue using Twitter as a name if they don't associate with it at all, right? Like, when can someone else pick up the name Twitter? Like, is that a thing that's only got time? Like, where they have to... Now? Like, someone should be able to register as a trademark, right? I'm gonna do this. Ooh, they do have a Nocturne. Where did I get this from? It's in the deck. Elon has been continuing asking about it. Asking about what? About when someone else will use it? Yeah, I don't know why they don't use in-game news, but the in-game news is kind of like not really... It's not very obvious when they're showing in there. Nebula? It's kind of tough. What does this deck run with? Kitty, Athena, Cassandra, Nocturne. Go rock climbing with Musk? Oh, man. You think I would get banned from Twitter if I were to pretend to be an Elon Musk fanboy and like glaze him up so that he like really wanted to get on my stream and then and then just like go rock climb with him, but then ask him all the tough questions and basically just like meme on him, you know? Kunk, why did you time out Shitboxer? Okay. Oh. We won. JD Vance rock climbing should fun, just don't have a couch nearby. Is there not gonna be a league in between now and Jeff Week? Ah. Oh, I forgot I gotta go collect some things. Yeah, you're right. Kunk, I need to go do that. Like, how do they have the same card as me? Why is that the same as that card? Chat, what's going on here? They have what's happening here? What is this? What? How did it get this? Something's going on here. Oh, mine is custom. No, it's dead. It's not a literal mirror matchup. It's a Marvel Boy Ultron deck. La da 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 da. All right. Replacement for Copycat. Replacement for Copycat.
Victory.
You know, I haven't really thought about this deck much. It was just the #1 deck on Untapped. Oh yeah, kind of crazy how Ultron went from no gameplay to top meta. How did that happen? How was my month? Alright. I took 2 days off on opposite days. I will say, not even 2 days in a row. You guys don't take 2 days off a week? This is what I'm saying. Look at this. Actually, there were 3 days off I took at the end of July when I was on the cruise. But I streamed almost every day. I just didn't stream yesterday. Took Friday off. But I streamed the day before with the CEO of Twitch.
What a game!
Enough said, bub.
Didn't stream yesterday, but Livy did. All right, I will say, when I streamed with the CEO of Twitch, I then, after going rock climbing with Dan Clancy, I went to the DJ event, which was with Zed and a bunch of other Twitch people. So they may have had free unlimited drinks and tacos, you know.
Enough said, bub.
So streaming the next day was not as easy as you would have thought. Just gonna put that out there. That's all I had to say. But yeah, so the next day I slept for like 12 hours. And I will say, we did end up... I don't know if you guys know who Zealand is. He's a cool streamer. He does like Football Manager and stuff like that, I think. But we ended up hanging out with Zealand after the fact. And that was fun. Football Manager, yeah. I got second in my lean. I win trade. No regrets. Nice. Wait, is it all over yet? It's not over yet. That's not a guaranteed win, I guess, if I do that. I guess I just do this plus like... Oh wait, other way around. This and this. Come on. Then how do I lose if I do this? I guess he kills the thing mid? Ship it. Alright, there's trade.
Victory.
Do a Football Manager stream? I don't know enough about soccer. Am I a soccer fan? I have watched a little bit of soccer. I kept up with the Premier League for like 1 year in my life. And that's about my extent of soccer knowledge. I never played soccer since like 4th grade, so it's called football, not soccer. I mean football. I mean, I'm speaking to my American audience. Sandman wrecked you? Yeah, I figured. Did you see Susan? I did see Susan pass away. R.I.P. Susan. She seemed like a decent person when I watched her on... my only knowledge of her is from like Ludwig's interaction with her. But she was like CEO of YouTube for a bit, right? She seemed quite young. Yeah, Susan, ex-CEO of YouTube, died from cancer. She had like a 2-year battle with cancer, I guess. Sad to see, yeah. Bot? Yeah, I think this is a bot.
I found the rock.
First in my league, and embarrassed to share what my final point total was. So how much win trading did he do? Kamasamsara. On a scale of 1 to 100, how much win trading was involved? Are you happy and satisfied in life? I am very happy and satisfied right now with my life. Very, very happy. Kifa Yetsi Metsuris. Thank you for the prime. This league win trade is SMH. Is it? No, it is. I don't know how they didn't see this coming. Saying they added proving grounds, people were just already snapping turn 1 proving grounds. Can they not predict people's behavior? Oh shit, wait, did we lose? Did I mess up, chat? Am I cooked? Oh, fine. Like, I feel like you should be able to predict people's behavior. Like, if there's a way, like, you have to think, how can this be abused? And then you just abuse it. That's pretty much what everyone is going to do. Thank you, for the 7 months. More climbing content. Yeah, we'll do more climbing content. Definitely do more climbing. Definitely do more. I feel like I need to start climbing more again. I've only been climbing like once every other week, when I used to climb like 3 days a week. So I feel a little bit weak compared to what I used to be. What's your league rank? We're gonna find out right after this game, because I wanted to get as high as possible here. I'm not proud of win train, but I'm not proud of... Wait, did you win? My bet's on 15th. My bet's on... How many are in the league? My bet's on 32nd. Because I've only played right now for the last 25 minutes. That's the extent of my snap play for this league. The league was only like 3 days or something, wasn't it? It's 30 people? Okay, well, I'm 23rd then. Oh, this is the Airshim? Nice. Oh, it's not Airshim, it's Thanos. It's a bot? Wait, Thanos has bots now? What? Since when do they run that? Huh?
Opponent snapped.
It's not a bot. Maybe it is a bot. No, wait, bots have this blob nonsense.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Got him. I'm pretty sure I played against Rex a million times. Although, did I get that win in time? I don't think I got it in time. What? They got the emote? I only played it with 6 in yours? Nice. I mean, I literally played for 25 minutes and I was 18th, so not so bad.
Oh, snap.
Got first in your league? Nice. Hip Donzu. Any alliances you can join? If you want to join an alliance, just join the Discord and go to Snap Alliances. And people are always... Oh, you did. Looking for an alliance, please. Usually, there are a couple open alliances in there. And if not, you can start a new one. And I think there'll probably be enough people to get it going. How do I see the prize I got from League? They automatically showed up for me. But I think just restart your game. That kind of is weird. Didn't have to do this. DBS will be getting the variant this week. I gotta check my alliance. I actually gotta pick up some missions. I forgot. Shouldn't you have the emote? Did you get first in your league? Okay, so we're always putting Red Hulk down and then Scar will be cheaper. Oh, we got Ultron? I might do this actually. Nah, I can't do that. Because EOS agent means I need the extra power mid. Yeah, everyone gets it, but it doesn't mean everyone gets it right away. They take a long time usually to give compensation. So since it's compensation, it's going to come to your inbox. And that means that they have to do some behind the scenes finagling to get it to work. So who knows how long they'll take. It usually takes around a week for them to do this sort of stuff. But hopefully they can do it faster. It's currently the weekend and they're probably not working on the weekend. So I doubt to get it today. Might get it Monday or Tuesday. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. It's looking pretty good for us. Actually, I guess this is fine. We shouldn't lose this. What card comes out this week? Is this a Wiccan this week?
Opponent snapped.
How are they snapping me? What am I missing here? Do they run Shang? They do run Shang. And Shadow King. Wowza.
Victory.
That's not it. Got him. 70 somebody gave up and didn't make me work for it. Hey Dera, I really enjoyed your IRL climbing stream with Livy and the Twitch CEO. Have you ever considered climbing in Marvel Snap? Might be a nice change of pace. You know, I've considered it. And then I've reconsidered it. Ooh. Antmon? Alright, but the climbing stream was pretty cool, no? Wasn't that good content? Getting the Twitch CEO to climb. It was cool. I didn't watch it. Thanks, Baldino. Would you have invited the Twitch CEO if Livy wasn't in New York? Of course. I invited the Twitch CEO because, I invited the Twitch CEO because I went to dinner with him the night before, and we were talking about IRLing. And he was like, I might have some time that I'll IRL tomorrow. I need to find something cool to do in Brooklyn tomorrow. And I was like, well, let me tell you about, have you heard about the greatness that is rock climbing? And then he was like, why, yes, my son actually rock climbs quite a bit. I was like, well, I do know a spot.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap. He said, well, actually, I am your son. How did I end up with dinner with him? So he came to New York for the DJ launch party
Victory.
hosted by Zed. Well, not hosted by Zed. Hosted by Twitch, featuring Zed. 808, launching the DJ category, which is now live. And since he was in New York, my partner manager reached out to me and said, hey, Dan's going to be in New York. Want to meet him? Want to get dinner? So me and a couple other partners got to get dinner with him. Not infinite, your opinion doesn't matter? You know what? Maybe because you're infinite, your opinion doesn't matter. You're not one with the people. You see, I know what the people need because I am a part of them. Because I keep myself grounded. Yo, Dripinator, thank you for the 12 months. Thank you for the 1 year. Can't wait to watch you pump some fools. See, everyone wants to watch the pumping. No one wants to watch a Derek 0768. You know what I'm saying? Just saying that. Just gonna point that out. Nocturne took Jeff's position. Yeah, Nocturne is a better Jeff in today's day and age. Derek and his infinite ivory tower. See? They know. Alright, well, this goes over. Alright, wait, do I do this? Alright, chat, what if I did this?
Snap.
Do you consider people who are infinite worthy humans? That's what I just said. I said people who are infinite aren't worthy. People who are infinite aren't worthy, and the people who aren't infinite are worthy. See? Now you guys get it. What do we got? Mindscape? Asgard? Don't mind if I do. I'm probably regretting this now. They may have ate their entire deck. Not gonna lie to you guys.
Victory.
Let's take a quick peek at this. -3, -2, 4, 1, -1, 4, 4, -2, 0, -1, -1, 7, 7, 0, -2, 3. Nice try. How fun would a mode be if they made all 3 locations ruins and they got rid of the snap mechanic and you had to play out every single turn? Making this like traditional card game snap. Wow. Would that be fun at all? If they were like, you just had to play it out like a real card game? You think it'd be boring af? I mean, that's basically what Hearthstone is. Sounds like you work for Second Dinner. Why force people to play every turn? I mean, you don't have to play every turn, but you would just lose the game. There's only a win and a loss. There's no like 8 cubes and 1 cube. So if you leave, and you lose. Some cards would be unbalanced. What would be unbalanced? More so than it is right now.
Minions to me.
Legion? I guess Legion would be worthless. Yeah, never mind. Ooh, Null? It's pretty bad for them. Yeah, Storm Legion could work. That's true. Rumi Savage has a Hyder Bob nerf. Yeah. It's just still have locations, but a mode that requires full 6-7 turns or removing stamina trading would be fun. Well, I just try to think of it like, what are like the big differences between this and Hearthstone and whatever? It's like It's obviously like the locations changing every single game that are completely random, and obviously the snap mechanic, you know? Like traditional card games just have a playing field and a hand, you know? See ya. Let's get rickety. Nice try. Oh shit, actually that's terrible for us. They just gained everything into null. R.I.P. Rickety. I do run Marvel, but Marvel doesn't move if they just play one card there, right? I guess that does win, yeah. I think you're right. Well, actually, null will actually win the right, unfortunately. Like, I could get 20 power on the left. I'm just scared about the null winning the right. This deck doesn't run a big card, does it? I think if I just do this, I win. I think this is better than... Because if I do the Ultron on the right, it'll kill a bunch of power, and then I'll lose the right. And then I have to hope they don't play anything here. See, look, they just played Loki and that's it. We just win. They don't run any big cards.
Victory.
We need to get infinite before we go switch over to Apex also. And then we're going to need to do some warm up here. Get ready for rivals. So we've got me, Confusing Cutie, and... Not gonna lie, I'm gonna be upset if he plays higher than me infinite. I ended infinite at like rank 1000. I don't think I'm gonna be that high. We pumped as hard as we possibly could pump at the end of last season. We were just throwing left and right. Which team is Verho's playing for now? I think TSM. Wait, he left TSM? When I just Googled him, it had TSM. His Twitter still says TSM. Unless he hasn't updated his Twitter. That's what it says right now. Who Verholst are in Twitch rivals? Did Hal leave? Okay, so Hal left, yeah. Yeah, everyone should be streaming. Within, oh, I need to check in. Let me check in real quick. Okay, checked in. Do you think you could ask Confusing Cutie to be temporarily change their Twitch name? It might be confusing for your chat since we've been calling you a Confusing Cutie for years. Kinda true. Alright, this could be it. This could be the infinite game. Are you guys ready? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
There's no strings on me. With Prime.
Yo, Kakashi, thank you for the 3 months. Thank you for the Prime. Well, I think we won. Yeah. Alright. Hey, they stayed in. That's it. We did it. Easy win. Wait. We're fine. And that even completes all three of my...
Victory.
Let's see. I think it completes all three of my things here. Alright, what do you think we got? What is our rank? Our rank is... Oh, 451. That's actually higher than I thought it would be. Not so bad. Give me one of these.